Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. Now, Jack and I, it is bracket time, which means it's time to break them down, and you're the expert, so we might as well get what you thought. Let's start in our region in the South. Kentucky, a lot of people think, got the hard bracket with Arizona, et cetera. Let's assume they beat Davidson.
Right.
Kentucky and Arizona in the second round, is that a winnable matchup?
Oh, it's absolutely winnable. As a matter of fact, I picked Kentucky to win that one. It's one of those games that could go either way, Matt, but I do feel good about Kentucky's chances, especially the way they played in the SEC.
Can they guard Ayton? I mean, Ayton's a beast down low. Do they have enough for him?
One thing they've started to do that's been really impressive is double team that big guy with the big from the weak side. They've gotten pretty good at that, and they've been able to rotate back around to their men. So I look for a lot of double teaming. I don't know if it's come on the bounce.
What if Jared Vanderbilt doesn't play? Does that matter?
It does make a difference because you need that weak side rebounder. We saw that in the SEC.
You're exactly right. Now, if they win that, they may play Virginia, known as the kind of tempo team. They play slow but efficient. I actually don't mind that matchup for Kentucky. What do you think?
I don't mind it at all either. The thing we have to do against them is stay out of foul trouble because they are very precise with their passing. They're very good at making sure the open man gets the ball. We can't get in foul trouble. Once again, possession is going to be big, so that means we have to rebound the basketball.
I think they have a hard time guarding us, actually, because the one team that the teams that have given Virginia problems are teams with length, and I think our length will be an issue for them. Now, the bottom half of that bracket, it has Cincinnati as the 2, Tennessee is the 3. Who are we going to be playing in the Elite Eight?
Oh, man, Tennessee is awfully good. We saw that, and I would love for it to be Tennessee. I'm not convinced about Cincinnati yet, so I have no problem picking Tennessee.
So you potentially have a Kentucky-Tennessee for the 4th time?
Maybe the 4th time. Wouldn't that be awesome?
So who comes out of that region?
Man. That's
pick Kentucky?
I'm going to pick the winner of the Kentucky-Virginia game. I know that is.
So you think we're beating Arizona?
I think we're beating Arizona.
All right, I'll take that. Now let's go to the next region. We'll move over to the East. And in the East, Villanova is the 1 seed. They kind of got a pretty good bracket. Purdue's the 2. Not a whole lot of teams. This is the one, though, Jack, where I think somebody crazy could come. But do you believe in Villanova?
I do believe in Villanova. They have players. They have experience. They have all those things you want this time of the year. So I think they're going to come out of that bracket.
A lot of people say about Villanova that's a team that the chemistry overcomes the talent. But I had an NBA scout tell me they got 5 dudes who will play in the NBA there.
That's right. That's what I say. They have talent. You think they don't, but you look at their makeup, and they're very good.
They're good. Now, in the West, North Carolina gets shipped out west, but they probably should be pretty happy. The 1 is Xavier. You look at the rest of it, the 3 is Michigan. That might be their hardest game of the tournament. You like the Heels to the Final Four.
I do, but Michigan is playing as hot as anybody right now, which is always good this time of the year. So I like that, but I do like the Heels.
This is going to sound mean, but I think Xavier is maybe the weakest 1 seed of all time. I mean, I could see them. They're not going to lose to the 16, but if they play Florida State in that second game, I could see them losing right there.
Yeah, another one of those number 1 seeds that really doesn't put fear in your heart. It's kind of one of those, if you have to play somebody that's a 1, that's who I want to play.
I think the hardest bracket is probably the Midwest, which is going to be in Omaha. The 1 seed is Kansas, 2 is Duke, 3 is Michigan State. I think all 3 of those teams could win the national championship. Who do you like coming out of there?
I always go with Michigan State this time of the year. I don't know why, but I just think Izzo does a great job with the team. I think they are ready to make that move. They lost in the conference championship. I think everything is set up for Michigan State.
There's been some speculation this could be Izzo's last season. If that's the case, he's got 2 lottery picks in Miles Bridges and Jaren Jackson. It has the makeup to me, Jack, of a team that can win the title, don't you?
Yeah, and if he announces this will be his last year, we face that.
Yeah, you faced it with Wooden,
John Wooden,
right?
You know. If he does, that's going to give them incentive, even extra incentive to try to win it.
That Sweet 16 could be Duke and Michigan State. That looks like a great game on paper. Do you think Duke's freshmen can put it together for this run?
Well, if I say no, I would have to say no for Kentucky's freshmen also.
That's very true.
So I'm going to say yes, they can, because I want us to be able to.
They only got 5 guys. We at least have 9.
We can go 9.
And they get in foul trouble there in a lot of. So you hear Goose's Final Four. Use it yourself. By the way, if you have one sleepers or some team that you're like, watch out, you never know.
I haven't put enough time in yet on the brackets to really come up with that sleeper. Who's yours?
Kentucky Wildcats. As a 5 seed,
that's a good call.
That's not a terrible sleeper. I'd be concerned about it.